Hello all. In this video we are going to discuss about decision control in C. What is decision control? It gives you the choice of executing a statement or skipping that statement. So basic decision control statements in C are if else, nested if and conditional operator. We also have a switch case. So let us discuss them one by one. First is if statement. So what is the syntax for if statement? So if, which is a keyword, then we have an expression and the program statement. So if the expression is true, the program statements will be executed. So if we see the flowchart for the same, so we have a decision control block where expression will be tested. If expression is true, then only program statement will be executed. But if the expression value is false, then the program statement will be skipped and it will not be executed during the execution. Example for the if statement is if we have two variables x and y where value of x is 20 and y is 10. So first we are checking if x is greater than y. So if this condition is true, then it will execute this statement, that is print x is greater. Then we have another statement which will print value of x and y. So here in this case the output will be x is greater because the condition is true, and after that the program will continue its flow of execution and it will print the remaining statements, that is x equal to 20 and y equal to 10. Next is if else statement. So what is the syntax for if else? So if expression, then program statement, then we have else and another set of program statements. That means if expression is true, program statement 1 will be executed. If the expression is false, it will execute program statement 2. So in flowchart we can show it like this. First the expression will be checked. If it is true, it will execute program statement 1. If the expression is false, then it will execute program statement 2. And after this execution, program will continue its flow. The example for this if else statement is again the same example. If x equal 20, y equal to 10. If x greater than y, we will print x is greater, else it should print y is greater. So here in this case value of x is greater than y, so condition is true or expression is true, so it will print x is greater and it will skip the else part of the if else statement. Now next is nested if. So if we have multiple if statements in another if else statement, so what is the syntax? So if expression, so in that if condition we have another if statement which will execute program statement 1, else it will execute program statement 2. So what is the example of nested if? If number is greater than 5, again we are checking if number is less than 10, then we are printing number is greater than 5 and less than 10, else number is greater than 10. So to which if this else will belong? So else always belongs to the most recent if. So here in this case we can also have another else. Now this else will belong to the first if in the statement. So rule is the else goes with the most recent if unless it is indicated by the brackets. So what does it mean? So let us take the same example where we have if number is greater than 5, then we have another nested if number greater less than 10, then we are printing one statement and we have the else. So if we consider only this part of code, the else belongs to the most recent if, that is if number less than 10. But if I insert brackets like this, in this case, this else does not belong to the most recent if, but it will belong to the if which is separated by the bracket. So we always have to take care if there are brackets or not while considering to which if that else will belong. Next is conditional operator. So this operator is also called as ternary operator, which is requiring three operands for its execution. Its syntax is condition, question mark, expression 1, colon, and expression 2. So it will be more clear when we take the example. So condition is an expression that is evaluated first. If the result of evaluation is true or non-zero, then expression 1 will be evaluated. If it is false, then expression 2 is evaluated. So this conditional operator is very much equivalent to the if-else statement, which we have right now just seen, if-else statement. So this if-else statement can be equivalent to a single statement which is having conditional operator like this, x greater than y. So first this condition is evaluated. If it is true, value of x will be assigned to max. If it is false, value of y will be assigned to the variable max. So here you can see three operands are required for its execution. Next is switch statement. What is the syntax for switch statement? Switch is a keyword, then we have an expression. So first this expression is evaluated, and then that expression result is combined or it is checked with all the case values. So we have different cases, case value 1 and some program statements, then case value 2, then likewise you can have multiple cases, and we can also have the default case. So here first expression is evaluated and then it will check against the each value. If the case is found whose value is equal to the value of expression, the program statement of that case will be executed. So let us take one example, switch, where we are passing the expression I. So let us assume value of I is 2. So we have multiple cases, case 1 where we are printing that I am in case 1. Then we have another case 2 where it is printing I am in case 2. Then case 3, it will print I am in case 3, and default case that I am in default. So first the expression is evaluated, so I. So here value of I is 2. So this value is matched with all the case values. So first it is not equal to 1, so that part will be skipped. Then it will match with case 2. So as it matches with case 2, it will print I am in case 2. Now your execution will not end here because there is no break statement that we have in the switch. So if there is no break statement, the execution will continue from case 2 and it will end to the end of your switch. So it will execute again I am in case 3 and I am in default. That means all the below cases will be executed. That statements will be executed because we have not inserted the break statement. So how the break statement is used? So if we insert break statement after each case, then your execution will break whenever that statement is encountered. So here in this case output will be, it will only print I am in case 2. When default case is executed, when the value of expression does not match with any one of the case, then it will execute the default case. So let us assume here if value of I is 5, then it does not match with 1, 2 and 3. So in this case, by default, it will execute the statements in the default case. Thank you.